Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carly, the Mystic of Venice, and we're going to get another message here for you today. Let's see who this message is for. This message is for somebody who is stepping into their Empress era. The Empress, right? This is all about having a creation, a divine creation. This is about having the time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. This is about a quality of life. This is about knowing you have abundance stacked away in your favor. And, you're starting to see yourself as this abundant, beautiful creation full of love and beauty. And from that, you are receiving inspiration to create, like you're receiving the inspiration. So this is your time. Your time is now. This is going to be a great reading. Let's see here. And too, like with I don't know if you know this, but the crown of the Empress has 12 stars to represent the zodiac signs. And she also has like this crystal ball at the end of her staff, denoting like clear seeing. So the crown talks about being able to receive the messages from the divine. It's like, there are no blockages. This is like you're stepping into your most creative era, and you're releasing the need to overwork. You're releasing the need to prove yourself. It's been the end of a very tough cycle. You've really been through a lot, and these are all like thoughts, opinions, things that were holding you back, ways that you felt about yourself, ways other people projected themselves onto you. This is knowing that you can't stay stuck because you are an Empress. This is coming out of creative block and like an energy block. You have the Devil in reverse finally, and that talks about having worked through your issues with addictions and obsessive thinking and anything that drains you, perhaps the need to be like a workaholic too, or like to prove your worth on labor, because you're going to be working when you're tapped in and working with creation. You don't have to work in labor. Work doesn't have to be laborious to be, good work. And like for some of us, I think that these kinds of ideas were like taught to us, ingrained in us, that, in order to earn money, we have to work all the time, right? And I'm not saying don't work, but it's about like the quality of your work. Now you're going to be able to sit back, relax, and use the ideas that are in your mind to create. Instead of having to work, like I want to say to like use life hours, to like sell your life hours for an hourly wage or something like that. You're also coming out of a time of confusion, right? Where things were really clouded, and it was really hard to make decisions because you were confused. It didn't know like what to decide. You're coming out of this energy. So this is all great. You're coming out of this energy. You're entering your Empress era. Again, with the soft life. We're loving that. So what else? Oh. Okay, so you have wish fulfillment. Yeah, and also it's like you knew when to cut your losses on these things, and maybe it took longer than it should have, but you cut your losses, and you also don't allow people to bully you anymore or take advantage, because you've learned from these experiences of the past. And so with that, the universe is gifting you with the wish fulfillment. So, it really is showing up as like you learned your lessons that the eclipses were trying to teach you, or you could have been going through these cycles for years, and you just finally were like, no more, I'm changing, and it's done. And now the past is like coming into the rear view mirror. Finally things are starting to shift and change. So if you felt stuck for a while, you're becoming unstuck, energetically and creatively. Your creative block is just like falling by the wayside. You're starting to get a lot of ideas. And this is a wish fulfillment for you to be in this soft life era. I feel like you've been trying to figure out how can you make your life a better place for a really long time. So you have the King of Swords here. And so you've like really, you've done a lot of thinking to get where you are, but you've also studied a lot. You see things more clearly with clarity, and you're solid, and people see you as solid, and they're not trying to like sway your opinion because they know that you stand on solid ground, and so people don't see you as somebody that can be taken advantage of anymore. So with this, you're receiving like a dream of sorts. The fish represents a dream, and you're revering this idea. Like you've come up with this idea. You have an idea now after you've come out of creative block, and this idea is like a hope. It's a dream. It's something that you want to nurture and bring to fulfillment. And I'm gonna clarify these cards, but let's put the initial cards out and see what we've got going on. So you have this little dream, and you're starting to nurture it. It's like a hope. You wish and hope for this thing, but you're seeing clearly. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in reverse, and Queen of Swords upright, and Queen of Swords Cups in reverse. So did you get the King of Swords? You're coming into balance with yourself. Both your feminine and masculine natures. It's like, your King of Swords here. This influences your external realm, and then the Queen represents your internal realm. So it's like you're starting to be able to like make decisions thoroughly, and people can't take advantage of you. You're communicating more clearly about what these ideas are, which maybe that's what it is. You formulate these ideas, and now you can clearly communicate these ideas with others. Like if you're trying to get an investor or something like that, you have a little dream, and you're on your way to like really nurturing it, but you're also not getting over emotional about it. Like you're using a lot of logic at this time, right? You're not letting your emotions get in the way of this logic. And the emotions could include like anxiety and things like that. You're not letting that get in the way of this wish fulfillment, right? Yeah, you're really working towards this with steady progress. What else do they need to know here about this? What is coming in? We've got Knight of Cups, Ten of Cups, and Six of Cups. What's coming in is it's bringing it, by using your logic to get yourself out of whatever situations you were in, by thinking more clearly, by not draining yourself with addictions, obsessions, maybe a bad relationship or working too much. Now you can see clearly, and so that you can actually find out what makes you happy, or you're bringing in more emotion and happiness. Like you're bringing in the love. You go from Page of Cups to Knight of Cups. So you're like thinking about a dream, and then you're actively working on a dream. And Queen of Cups in reverse. So it's like, it's like I see that you're making your life a better place here. And by using your logical mind and cutting out the things that don't serve you, now you can focus on what is good, and have this wish fulfillment, and really bring in like these good simple times where you can like enjoy the simple things and have this quality of life, and experience like all the love that life has to offer. Like it's your time to shine in that area. It's your time to have personal emotional satisfaction. I'm gonna pull a couple Folia cards. All right, so for on the Empress, let's clarify some of these things in this reading. What are some of the obstacles and advantages that are coming up for the collective? Healthy choices, yeah. Warrior spirit. Cleanse. Cut off. All right, this is all making a lot of sense to me. So you're getting into the Empress mode by cleansing your energy. Ooh. Cleansing your energy and clearing space for positive energy. So if you haven't been clearing out your home and, obligations in your life that no longer serve you, like, this is your time to do it, because this is what gets you out of this stuck energy. By cleansing your home. I actually just cleansed my home with Florida water the other day. It feels so good. And I washed my car with it. And and like I've been burning some yerba santa and different things. I'm drinking this tea, so maybe that could be something like what you're doing. And also, cutting back on, having drinks or things like that, not working too much. I haven't been working too much already, but I'm trying to keep it down to a low number of hours per week so that I can have time for the things that I really see adding value to my life. And this is one of the things, is like having this audience with you guys. I see this having a future, and so I'm working towards it. And I see something like that for you. I just don't know exactly what it is. So what's your goal that you're working towards? I'd love to know. Just drop it in the comments below. And yeah. So clearing space for positive energy, making healthy choices, choose wisely. If you're trying to increase your health, or make your health better, then it's making healthy choices every day, like taking that extra walk, doing that little, Pilates mat workout, doing a bike ride, like, making healthy choices with dinner, or with your food choices. That actually has a lot of food in it. And then warrior spirit. Oh, and cut off. Cut off. Let go of what no longer serves you. So that's people, places, and things. If it's, and a lot of you have been doing this, and this is what's getting you into the Empress era. But some of you are doing it right now, and it will get you out of this stuck energy and into this Empress era where you have all cups. You're going away from swords, you're going into cups. So it's like a really good feeling. It's going to feel different. So cutting off people, places, things. And warrior spirit. Stand your ground. This is like you believing in yourself against all odds, and like, from where you came from to where you're going, like you keep going, you keep going, and you have faith, you believe in yourself, you put your all into it, and you put your passion into it, and you channel, what could be considered negative energies, and you channel that energy, you harness it, and you put it into something that you can actually change, So I love that for you. I love that. I love that. Your cutoff game is strong. You're making healthy choices. You're cleansing. Some of you might even be doing a cleanse. But I do really think that going through your house and your personal belongings and making space, it's sort of like, I guess, feng shui. But that even, coming home to, your beautiful surroundings. Most people have beautiful surroundings, have lots of nice stuff, but they just have like too much of it, right? And I have a lot of stuff, but I keep it to like these shelves, all my little knickknacks, and then the rest of the house is like all clean surfaces and stuff. And it just feels better. It feels airier, when there's not stuff underneath your bed, and you've cleaned up and like everything. I think that cleansing your space adds to the peaceful feeling you have when you're in your space. You call it your Zen zone, and that makes you feel like an empress. You already feel like an empress. You're making healthy choices and have a beautiful space, a Zen zone, and that leads to these creative ideas, because you can't receive inspiration when like every item in your home reminds you of something that you'd rather not think about. You know what I mean? And so like past items, broken items, all these things. Look into feng shui if that's resonating for you. And let's see, let's pull a couple of these. Let's pull some clarifying cards here. So let's see. What is this? What is it? Tell me about the Nine of Cups. What is this wish fulfillment? What is this wish fulfillment? Ace of Wands, a new passion. You know, and going towards going towards growth and passion. I actually, you know, want to use, I think I'm going to use some of these tea cards, spill the tea. What is this? What is this wish fulfillment? Tell me about the Nine of Cups. What is this wish fulfillment? Spirit. Throne. Ooh. Position of authority. You know, you want to be like the king of your castle. Position of authority. You know, you want to be able to have authority over your own life. Be able to have a say in the direction you're taking, and not have to, you know, have to do things because it's just out of your hands. You have no control, right? So you want that. And the throne could be like, you know, the boss's chair in your business, right? It could be your own business. So it's about, yeah. And, or for some of you, it could actually be that you're like, that could be like a job type idea. You want to be like the principal or the chairman, or, you know, I don't know what kind of thing. Let's see. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. You want to have more fun. That's why you want to be in a position of authority, so you can make decisions for your highest and greatest good, instead of like having, you know, to just take what comes, like not having a choice, right? You want to have a choice. What other things is this wish fulfillment? Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about this, and the thing is, I think that the reason you've been stuck so long, one of the reasons you've been stuck so long is because this was Spirit's way of getting you to achieve more and to create like a better, you know, product or item or video or book, or, you know, to create a better thing, to increase your efforts so that you create at a higher level whatever it is you're creating, to push you to your limits, right? And that's how you get, it's a challenge, right? You know, so you rise to the challenge. That's what it's about. It's increase your efforts to rise to the challenge, and that's how you get rewarded. Okay, so King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Why do we have the King and the Queen of Swords here? Why are the King and the Queen of Swords here? Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Yeah, it's like a higher learning. You have like a higher sense of perspective and clarity. It's like, you know, you've gone through all these changes, and it's changed who you are and how you feel, and increase your awareness and understanding. So that removes a lot of this confusion in the first place. You've educated yourself. What else about this King and Queen of Swords here? What else about this energy? Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. You've risen above it. You've risen above it. You know, in the Queen of Swords, she's risen above the clouds. The clouds are like beneath her now. She rises above because she has a clear perspective. And with the rainbow, that's also giving me Ten of Cups energy. So it's like you've risen above it. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So now it's just adjusting to your new, this one says June. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. Next June. Some of you started this process in June. Yeah. Some of you have June birthdays. Anything else about this King and Queen of Swords? Any more goldfish, increase in material wealth and spiritual growth. Like, I think they go hand in hand, you know. And let's see here. Tell me about this cups. We have Page, Knight, and Queen of Cups. Tell me about all this cup-centered energy here, all this growth. It's like you have the dream, you nurture it, you take action on it, and then that leads to the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. It's like you literally like learn how to process your emotions with this higher spiritual learning, and now everything is just falling into place with the frequency of love. So you have the Tower in reverse, and I think that this is coming because you guys had some big tumultuous times in the past, and that's how you learned from those things, and it helped you to raise your vibration, right? Like, it helped you to rise to the occasion. And now it's all like smooth sailing, and you're leading like with your heart. You're doing whatever this work is, it fulfills your heart. And when you do heart fulfilling work, like, others can see it, it radiates it. They want to be around it, which attracts opportunities, and in turn brings you your greatest emotional fulfillment yet. And then you have time to enjoy the simple and little things. It's just that clear here, you know. This is amazing. So you're getting out of that stuck energy. I feel it. I hope you feel it too. Let's read some oracle cards, and these are the channeled messages. I'll probably finish off with some taco cards today because you know I love those. Starry Night. Maybe some of you were watching. Maybe some of you were watching the meteor storm, the Pleiades, during the eclipse. It's been a long starry night. I'm getting also the dark night of the soul. Maybe some of you want to take a look at the painting Starry Night by Van Gogh. What else? Peanut Gallery. This came out in the last reading. Don't listen to the Peanut Gallery. They're only going to hold you back. And also I'm getting to that there's a lot of people talking about you because this has been such a dramatic change in your life, that you've gone through a really tough situation and it's lasted a long time, and you're finally coming out of it. And if people aren't talking about you now, they're about to be. They're going to be like, what is she doing? I want to, or he, like, I want to change my life. I want to make my life a better place. Like, what's the secret, 6 months. For some of you, this is going to be in 6 months that you are going to feel just that you've arrived in the place in your life that you've been waiting for. You're going to be seeing the results in 6 months. Get a little closer. Don't be shy. For some of you, all these cups mean that there's a lot of love coming into your life. Whole families, not just like a love interest, but their whole family, right? Your whole family. So don't be shy if somebody approaches you, or I don't mean like that, but like asks you on a date and you think you're too busy. Like, maybe that's just the distraction you need to help you get out of the stuck energy, right? Health and fitness. Work on your health and fitness, because when you work on your health and fitness, it also raises your vibration. You start to shine and glow from within, and it makes you happier, and you can enjoy it, and you meet other people that are doing good things. Harvest and bounty is coming. It's coming, baby. Harvest and bounty, right? That's what this is all about. Do you see all that wheat she's got there? You can save it and store it for later. It's time for the harvest. You planted the seeds, and you have waited for your ships to come in, and now the ships are coming in. Don't stay on the fence. Get off the fence. That's going to help this flow along too. If you've been having trouble releasing some of these devil in reverse things, like these things that drain you, like, don't stay on the fence. Like, you gotta pick a lane. Like, you can't have one foot in the past while you're going towards your future. The fence is like a standstill. You can't go forward when you're looking back. So it's like you gotta Go in with 2 feet and put some of these things behind you. Perhaps doing the feng shui and clearing the space will help you put some of these things behind you, these past disappointments, or, you know, making your space, prepare your space for who you're becoming, right? Prepare your space for who you're becoming. Go in your closet. Make sure your clothes are for who you're becoming. Anything that, like, is like the old you, just don't save it, you know? Anything else here? Obviously, basics are fine, but you know what I mean. More research is needed. I think that's what you've got the King and Queen of Swords here for. That's what you're doing. You're, like, researching the path, and then you're implementing the path with love in your, you know, with love in your highest, for your highest emotional enjoyment. And, like, what you enjoy and create, you put out there, and then other people will enjoy it and create it. But if you're creating something that isn't emotionally fulfilling, it doesn't put any energy into it, and then people don't respond to it in the same way because it doesn't have that same energy, that pizzazz, that life, that joie de vivre, right? So make sure whatever you're creating, that you love it. You have to love it for it to be successful. Like the love and the joy and the positivity radiate and magnetize more love and joy, right? So let's get a taco card. Taco card. What does the collective most need to hear about this reading? What would most, what's the advice here? What do they most need to hear about this reading? One taco card, Spirit. Let's go. Taco card for the collective. Give me a taco card. It's like, no taco card. Aw. Alright. Well, oh, taco twins. Find your people. You're not meant to do this alone. Your soul fam is out there waiting for you. Go mingle. It's like, yeah, as you rise, you align with people that are more aligned with you, and then you all rise together because everybody's filling each other's cups, and the cups are all overflowing, and, you know, people are giving back. You're giving, they're giving back. Yeah, find your people. Chipotle mode. I have not seen this one before. Chipotle mode, big energy. It's all about bold, unapologetic flavor right now. Own it, savor it, and lean all the way in. Yes, get off the fence. Lean all the way in. If you believe in it, if there's going to be somebody else that believes in it too. Yeah, but you really have to love it, right? You have to love it, what you're doing. I love tarot reading, so hopefully that comes across. Let's see here. What about an angel number? Do you guys want some angel numbers? Let's see if you see some of these numbers, then you'll know. That'll be another sign that this is coming in. This abundance is coming in for you in your life. So what angel numbers will they be seeing, Spirit? What 2222? I've been seeing that a lot lately. That's good vibes, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. 1818 structures. 1818. Spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, processes, conditioning, and rules. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And good luck, 707. Contentment, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, and divine intervention. This message is most likely this message most likely will reach you during these intense. You know what? These cards are written by like AI or something, so sometimes they don't make sense. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share, yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So it's good luck. So you have good vibes, good luck, and structures. So creating some structure for yourself. And that's just that you're on the right track. 555, success, what you don't see coming. It's bringing you emotional contentedness, and you're enjoying like creating for the sake of love and beauty. And what you don't see coming is it's bringing in success. 555, balance, finances, success, wealth cycles, what goes around comes around. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow, and this message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So, I mean, in this reading, it's like you're coming into this time where you're like finding your people, and this is causing you to like be happy and have like good vibes and positivity, and that is attracting more opportunities and success because people want some of what you got. It's like when Harry met Sally. I know that's like dating me, but yeah, I'll have what she's having, right? Because that looks great. Anything else? Let's do a Moonology card to close it out. And thank you all for being here. If you like this reading, please press the like button or subscribe to my channel for more like this. I really appreciate you being here, and it means the world to me. I really enjoy making this kind of content to share with you, and I hope that you're finding it helpful or at least enjoyable. And yeah, so drop a heart in the comments if you're finding these readings enjoyable. Let's see. Nothing is set in stone yet. So mutable moon. So it's like get off the fence. Nothing is set in stone yet. You actually have to take action to get yourself out of this energy. I know some of you have, but it's about staying consistent and staying structured with this King and Queen of Swords. Luck is on your side, you guys. New moon in Sagittarius. What did we say? Not only is there an eclipse on this card, I guess that's a new moon, but it looks like an eclipse. It looks like a solar eclipse. And that's what we're having. I don't know if it's Sagittarius yet, but Sagittarius season is coming up. And I'm always pointing out the arrow. It's like, what do you want? Decide what you want and make sure it's adventurous and it fills you up with passion and excitement and joy and that you love, that lights you up. And then aim your arrow, point and shoot, and like take the necessary steps to get there. It doesn't happen without you doing something, and that's why nothing is set in stone. But like this energy is here for you if you're willing to reach out and grab it. So yeah, thanks you guys. Really happy to have you here, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.